Hello everyone and welcome to another live protocol video. So on this video we're going to be talking about the INFJ personality type and what I believe they find most attractive in other people or in life in general. I absolutely love the INFJ personality type. My son is an INFJ, and one of the things that intrigues me or fascinates me the most about this type is that even from an early age, and I can witness that with my son, is that they have a really strong sense of equality, of egalitarianism, and I speak a little bit about it in the video, but I do have a little story that I want to share with you guys. So talking about my son, so recently, because of all the COVID stuff that's been happening, we haven't been able to go anywhere. So recently we traveled abroad and we wanted to go all out. We wanted to really enjoy our experience, so we paid a little bit extra to go to up our class in the plane. So we were basically going on business class. And so when you're in business class, you basically sit in the front portion of the plane, and people have to pass by you to go to coach. And my son turns to me and says, "Dad, why do I feel guilty? Why do I feel so bad knowing that these people are not going to have the same conditions as I'm having right now? I can stretch my legs, I have my own TV screen that I can watch whatever I want. Why can't everybody just have all the same good conditions?" So a perfect example of what I believe an INFJ brings to the world. My son is only 13 years old, and he tells me he's the psychologist of his little friend group. His friends come to talk to him when they're having, kid trouble, whatever that may be. So this little story actually speaks volumes about what INFJs find attractive. If they are so empathetic towards other people, they are naturally going to be attracted to people who demonstrate kindness and understanding towards other people. But there are way more things that INFJs find attractive, and you will know all about them in the video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you love the show.
What are INFJs attracted to? INFJs are one of the rarest personality types, and they often have a difficult time finding someone who understands them. Being one of the most complex types, INFJs sit right in the middle between feeling and thinking. This type has a natural disposition to put themselves in other people's shoes, or see the world through other people's perspectives. They are also one of the most, if not the most idealistic type, in the sense that they would not benefit one person to the detriment of another. At their very core, we find pure egalitarianism, and that means they desire for everyone to be treated equally. "Everyone is innocent until proven guilty" is always something that comes to mind when I think about INFJs. They may even feel guilty to find themselves in a more advantageous situation than others. This often causes them to be misunderstood. In a world dominated by competition, it's hard to believe someone actually strives to be equal to others, and not above them. People often misinterpret their motivations, and label them inauthentic. So they are attracted to people who share their values and interests, and who can appreciate their unique qualities. They are drawn to those who are kind-hearted and compassionate, and who have a deep understanding of others. They also appreciate intelligence and creativity in their partners. The more open-minded someone is, the more likely it is they subscribe to deeper and more meaningful priorities. What do INFJs value the most? As we mentioned previously, INFJs are all about equality between people. They would love to live in a world where everyone is provided the same opportunities and quality of life. They are not about progress at all costs, money, or status. Instead, they value connections and have a deep respect for all life. Their devotion and respect stretches beyond the realm of people, to include animals, the environment, and ultimately the entire planet. They can be great ambassadors for a sustainable way of life. But why do INFJs have this stance in life? What causes them to feel this way? Well, the answer, as usual, lies in their cognitive functions. INFJs lead with a function that is called introverted intuition, or NI, a very complex function, and hard to understand. In my opinion, NI is directly linked to trust, or the lack thereof. I have a theory that states that introverted intuition has its origins, or came into existence due to a deep trauma of betrayal. INFJs and INTJs are the most guarded types because they both lead with introverted intuition. They both live with the constant fear of being betrayed by others. It's extremely hard for these two types to fully open up, or allow themselves to be vulnerable. That is because NI comes with the stigma of mistrust. INFJs and INTJs would love to live in a world where people could trust each other completely, without having to worry about betrayal. But what separates these two types? is their secondary function. INFJs have extroverted feeling, or FE, as their second function, and this function, again, in my opinion, comes from a maternal standpoint, yes, even for males. Extroverted feeling seeks harmony, understanding, and always tries to cater to other people's feelings, instead of their own, just like a mother would do for their children. FE dominant or secondary users often put the needs of others in front of their own, making others the priority, constantly trying to protect them. INFJs want to create a world where their children can trust each other and live in peace and harmony, and just like a parent would do, they don't favor one over the other. Instead, they want all their children to be treated equally. So now that we have a basic understanding of how INFJs' minds are wired, we can answer the question, what are INFJs attracted to? What are INFJs attracted to? The first thing I would say INFJs are attracted to is kindness and compassion. If you are interested in an INFJ, as a friend or romantically, know that you won't get far with them if they consider you to be rude or insensitive. Their idealism runs deep. They like people to be considerate of others, and deeply dislike when someone is only interested in winning. Another very important aspect INFJs are attracted to is depth of character. INFJs are mainly interested in what they believe may have a positive impact. Small talk, gossip, the pursuit of power or status, completely passes them by, as they are not interested in any of those things. Sadly, this may cause INFJs not to fare very well financially, or even find enjoyment in their jobs. Intelligence, INFJs are attracted to intelligent people. They already feel extremely misunderstood. They need someone who is smart enough to understand their complex nature, or at least someone they recognize in the potential to do so. Broken wing syndrome, INFJs cannot help themselves. When they see someone in need, they have a persistent need to help those who are damaged and broken, whether they ask for help or not. Funny enough, people going through rough times or hardships seem to have a natural attraction to INFJs. Loyalty, this is a no-brainer. INFJs being NI dominant immediately means that trust is one of the most important components they require in a relationship. Without trust there can be no relationship. They will be attracted to someone they feel they can trust. If for some reason they doubt their partner is or has been unfaithful, INFJs won't be able to allow themselves to be vulnerable, potentially leading to the deterioration, and ultimately the demise of the relationship. I think we've touched on a lot of important points about what INFJs find attractive, and although there's still much more to say, the video is already running long. We would need hours to cover everything about what INFJs find attractive. So let's end it by saying that INFJs are amazing idealists and empaths. They have an immense power to steer and guide people into better paths in their lives. If you are an INFJ, please try to get over your insecurities. Yes, it is scary to start, and you may believe you'll fail, but once you're in it, you'll realize how smart and capable you actually are. Do us all a favor and break out of your shell. The world will be better for it.
If you liked the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing. That will allow us to keep making more videos like this. For more related content, please click on one of the suggested videos. Thank you for watching.